Hey, this is Joan Punsola from Barcelona. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best way to enjoy fruit, okay? Because let me ask you this. Do you find yourself suffering from digestive problems every time you eat fruit after a meal? Let me tell you that in the past 4 years, I'd feel bloated almost every time I did fruit, but I didn't know where to pinpoint this discomfort. I didn't know at that time we need to eat fruit on an empty stomach to reap all the benefits. Years ago, I sometimes would eat fruit on its own with nothing else, but most often I did it after a meal, as dessert, as we're always told. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't even aware why sometimes I'd feel awesome and other times I'd feel digestive distress. At that time, it never occurred to me these digestive problems had to do with combinations of foods and whether you have anything sitting in your stomach beforehand. And it's a pity, if you think about it, that people who try to incorporate fruit into their diets, most of the time, do it the wrong way and end up having a bad experience with it. So, I want you to understand why these problems happen in the first place, okay? So, why you must eat fruit on an empty stomach? Let me explain, okay? I'm sure you've heard about all the benefits that you can experience when you eat fruit on a regular basis. So, the first thing, when you eat fruit, for example, okay, when you eat fruit after some other food, most likely you will experience some kind of digestive discomfort, and you may even see your stomach bulging. The reason for that is because fruit doesn't combine well with other foods. Fruit contains simple sugars that digest really fast, which is great. Nothing better than food that doesn't cause hard digestions, don't you think? The problem comes when these simple sugars collide in the stomach with other nutrients such as fats, proteins, and starches. They take hours and hours to digest. Here's the trouble with that. Sugars must stay in the stomach as long as this digestion lasts, leading inevitably to their fermentation. And it's this fermentation of sugars that causes gas, bloatedness, and stomach discomfort. That's why people who eat fruit that way blame that particular fruit for their trouble, claiming fruit is not for them, okay? And given the fact that dishes composed of multiple nutrients are so socially common in our society, and topping it all with fruit as dessert, now you can see why problematic digestions are so widely spread. Fruit should be eaten alone, on an empty stomach, making meals entirely made up of fruit. I think it's better if you try to see fruit more as a staple food, rather than a simple dessert. That means eating enough calories from fruit to sustain you for several hours until your next meal. I understand it takes some time to get to this level. So, until you're able to do that, the next best thing would be eating fruit before your meals. So, this is how it works. Given that fruit digests so fast, you can eat it before your meal. So, when you're hungry, eat fruit to your heart's content. Wait around 20-30 minutes, okay, and you don't have to wait for an hour, just that. 15-20 minutes, okay, it's okay. And eat your normal meal. After eat your normal meal, whether it's cooked food, a salad, whatever you want to eat. Okay? The thing is that the idea is to separate foods that digest faster, such as fruit, from other heavier foods, such as fats, proteins, and starches. This simple act may be the cure for your digestive problems and make your experience with fruit as gratifying as it should be. So, what's a diet based on fruit? Instead of trying to incorporate fruit into your diet, how about, for example, making your diet full of fruit and incorporating other foods, such as the ones you usually eat? That would surely turn the tables on your health. And finally, you would be enjoying a great surge of energy that would make your life more enticing and engaging. Fruit contains pure water that hydrates your body like nothing else. You also save time when you eat fruit because it doesn't require much time to prepare. Fruit is jam-packed with antioxidants that keep you young and make you live longer. If you want to avoid surgery and keep wrinkles at bay, you must feed on fruit. You must feast on fruit, okay? If you constantly think about sugary foods and beverages, it's because you don't eat enough fruit. Give fruit a try and feel its natural sugar energize you, your whole body and mind. Forget about hazardous multivitamin, vitamin supplements, and pills. Fruit is still the best source of vitamins. Surround yourself with fruit and let it seduce you. Plus, fruit visually rewards you and stimulates you. As soon as you see it or smell it, you begin to crave it. So, the average calorie content of certain fruits. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to reach a certain amount of calories just from fruit. If you could get started reaching half of your daily calorie intake just from fresh fruit, I guarantee you'd feel the difference, okay? I'm going to give you the average calorie content of certain fruits as examples, so you can choose the ones you prefer. And remember that you can eat this fruit throughout the day, okay? You don't have to eat it in one sitting. So, for example, one mango gives you around 130 calories. One banana, 100 calories. 50 cherries, around 250 calories. One orange, 60 calories. One apple, 85 calories. One pear, 100 calories. One melon, 500 calories. 1 pound of fresh figs, 350 calories. 1 cup of grapes, 120 calories. And 1 pint of strawberries, 100 calories. So, how to eat a lot of fruit every day? What kind of combinations? I'm going to give you 4, okay, as examples. So, for example, choose a combination of fruits you most like and eat as much as you want of them. For example, if you usually eat around 2,000 calories from food, okay, food every day, reaching 1,000 calories just from fruit, it will be half of your daily caloric intake. It's fairly easy, okay? So, look at this. One simple combination would be, for example, eating 1 melon, 3 oranges, and 4 apples. That gives you 1,000 calories. Another example would be 4 bananas, 3 mangoes, and 50 cherries. Another one, 4 pears, 1 pound of fresh figs, and 2 cups of grapes, okay? And next, my favorite one, 5 bananas and 1 melon, okay? These 4 combinations, all of them will give you 1,000 calories. And you can use right now to start eating a lot of fruit, okay? Every single day. Feel free to experiment and see what combinations you most like. So, that's it. Remember to eat fruit on an empty stomach to avoid digestive problems. And as soon as you do this, you can be sure you feel much better and lighter. Let fruit gain ground to the foods you usually eat, and you'll thank yourself for that, okay? So that's it. Visit my site, it's juanpunsola.com, okay, for more tips on health, fitness, and recipes. And I hope you have an awesome day, and see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.